Hi, passionate Rangers FC fans. Welcome to Rangers. Update, your dedicated source for all things Rangers. Before we dive in, we want to express our gratitude for your unwavering support. If you bleed blue, don't forget to subscribe, smash that like button, and let's strengthen our community. Now let's get into the latest updates. Hearty welcome to our new followers. Your backing means the world to us. Wappy, let's get to the news. Right, lads, buckle in, because there's a wee storm brewing in. Go van, and it's got Jack Butland's name written out it. The talk round Ibrox is that our number one might be packing his bags sooner than we thought. Nay official word, yet mind you, but folk close to the club are whispering that Butland's no exactly happy with how things are going. There's been a bit of odd behavior, likes of deleting Rangers-related posts, keeping himself quiet on socials, and even rumors that his house in Glasgow's up for sale. You don't do that unless something's brewing. Fans are nervy, and can you blame them? The lad's been a wall and goal since he arrived at proper rock. Folk love him, but see if these signs are true. It could mean he's looking at the exit. It's no the first time we've seen a player sneak out the back door when things feel a bit off. Whether it's issues with the gaffer or just fancying a new challenge, something's definitely up. It's all whispered and now eye, but in Scottish football, whispers can turn into roars in the blink of an eye. Now here's something else that's got folk chatting. Jack Butland skipped a major club event last week, one he'd usually be front and center for. The official word was personal matters, but come on, now we've heard that one before. Fans noticed, the media clocked it, and it's been fueled to the rumor fire. Add that to the fact he didn't post a single word after our last win. That's no like him. He's usually buzzing to shout the boys out online, and this silence is deafening. The Rangers faithful have eyes everywhere, and when something's off, they can. Journalists close to the club are already saying there's a strange feeling round the place. Folk wonder if the writing's already on the wall. And I the £1 million question. If he is heading out, where's he off to? Word is there's Premier League sides sniffing about, and who could blame them? He's been top class. Would he swap the adoration at Ibrox for a mid-table side? Down south, stranger things have happened in the game, and the money doing there speaks loud. Still feels wild thinking he could be gone this soon. It gets more interesting, by the way, when you look at his relationship with a gaffer. Apparently, they had a wee clash of opinions over some tactics last season. Nothing explosive, but enough to make folk in the know raise an eyebrow. Word is Butland wasn't chuffing with some of the defensive setups they were trying. He's a big character, experienced as they come, and he's no afraid to speak his mind. That's fair, right? But when the manager's trying to set his stamp on a team and your keeper's pushing back, it can cause tension. Maybe no visible. Tell us fans, but behind closed doors, that stuff builds. It doesn't take much for a professional to start thinking, maybe I'm no appreciated here. He's played at the top level, been in England squads. He's no short on options. So if he's feeling underused or under-respected, he could easily look elsewhere. That's just the modern game. Players want more than a wage. They feel vital. And if Jack's no feeling that right now, well, that exit door might look awful appealing. But here's the real kicker. The board's been deadly quiet. Nay chatter renewing Jack's deal. Nay signs of a new offer on the table. Nay reassurances that calm fans. And that silence, it's got everyone on edge. In this day and age, clubs shout free the rooftops when they're locking down a key. Man, so why the hush now could be they've already accepted he's going. Or maybe they're no willing to match what he's asking. Either way, it's no a good look. Jack's been nothing but solid since he pulled on that jersey. The fans adore him. So why the radio silence? It's no just speculation anymore. It feels like a proper situation. And see if they let him slip through their fingers without a fight, it'll send shockwaves. It tells the rest of the squad if Jack can leave, anybody can. And worse, it tells fans they're no in control. At a club like Rangers that's dangerous ground, it'll only take one more sign, one more clue, and folk will start demanding answers. Maybe they should be already. What's wild is Butland's usually up for a chat, always fronting the media when needed. But these days, he's dodging questions, giving those vague footballer answers. Focused on the now, he said the other day when asked about his future. Aye, right. That's the classic something's happening, but I can't say yet line. And fair play to him for staying professional. He's no stirring the pot, but he's no settling nerves either. Words even spreading that old teammates down south are saying he's keeping his options open. Contacts are being. Made agents are busy. That's how it goes, eh? And Jack's no daft. He'll know his value's high after the season he had. Even if it's out just posturing, it's clearly rattling cages. Folk want answers. Butland knows how that handle. The press, so if he's saying now, it's because he's got a reason. Best case is just noise. Worst case, we're losing our number one and the club's already resigned Tate. Either way, something's shifting, and you can feel it. Now, I've heard from a couple folks who work with agents down south, and the whispers are getting louder. 2 English clubs, know your top 6 types but solid Premier League sides, apparently made quiet inquiries about Butland. That's no joke. They're looking for experienced someone reliable, and Butland fits the bill. Let's be honest, wages in England are night and day compared to up here. And even if he loves playing for Rangers, and I believe he does, money talks. Add Tate at the pull of the Premier League spotlight, it's a big temptation. He'd get more eyes on him, a chance to prove he's still got it at the top level. And from a career point of view, it makes sense. He's no getting any younger. If there's a big move to be made, now's the time. We've seen it before. Players we thought were loyal to the badge jump ship when the right offer lands. And with the English window still open, the timing lines are perfect. Let's just hope it's nowhere near that serious. But if it is Rangers, better have a plan B ready. And the fans aren't taking this lightly. You just need to scroll through Twitter for 5 minutes to see the panic setting in. Hashtags like "Don't Stay Butland" and "We Need Jack" are popping up. It's like everyone's trying to shout loud enough for him to hear across Glasgow. The man's a hero in the eyes of many. He pulled us through some tight games, saved us points, maybe even kept us in the title race longer than we deserved. He's no just a keeper, he's the backbone of the defense. And now with this uncertainty, it's like the rug's being pulled out from under the support. They've already lost a few big names this summer. If Butland goes too, it'll sting. Big time. And yet what's the club saying about it? That's the bit that's really frustrating folk. If there's no proper communication soon, this will spiral. Fans want transparency, they want hope. Right now they've got silence, and it's deafening. If Butland walks, we're no just losing a keeper, we're losing a leader. You can what's maybe the scariest part. If Butland goes, it's no just a personnel loss. It's a signal, a message to every other key player that maybe this project's no as stable as it seems. The defense we've been building the spine of the team. It starts with a keeper. Remove him, and you've got questions everywhere. Who steps in? Are they ready? Can they fill those boots? I wouldn't want that pressure. And let's be honest, it's late in the day to be finding a top-class replacement, especially with Europe looming and a league campaign right round the corner. Rangers would need to move fast, smart, and probably spend big, which we all know isn't easy right now. So it's not just about Butland anymore. It's about the direction, the ambition. If we cannot keep a player like that, what's next? As the mood among the fans right now, confusion, frustration, and a touch of fear. Something's happening. We just don't know exactly what yet. Right, so carrying on fair where we left off. If Butland's truly on his way out, we've got to ask the next big question. Why now? Timing's everything in football. And this feels like more than coincidence. Pre-season just wrapped, leagues kicking off and Europe's on the horizon. It's crunch time and your number one keeper suddenly looking toward the exit. That's no normal. Some folk are saying there's been a breakdown behind the scenes. Maybe contract talk stalled. Maybe promises made weren't kept. Rangers are under pressure to deliver silverware this season, and Butland was supposed to be key to that. If he feels the project's nay going anywhere fast, can you blame him for wanting to the guys know here for a rebuild? He's here to win. And if he's been told things behind closed doors that don't line up with what's actually happening, maybe that's pushed him over the edge. Or maybe it's just opportunity knocking. Big wage, bigger league, fresh start. Whatever it is, it's hard to shake the feeling that this isn't just a player moving on. It's the start of something bigger and possibly something worse. Now, let's talk locker room impact, because that kind of departure it shakes. Folk, Butland's no just a top keeper. He's one of the senior lads in that dressing room. Speaks well, leads by example, and always backs his teammates. If he goes, it's no just a void between the sticks. It's a leadership gap. There's young players in that squad who look up to him, especially the defenders. Golds and Sauter, they got rhythm with him. That triangle at the back has been building nicely. You rip a part of that out now, it messes with the whole system. And morale either dips. Players talk, players hear things. If Butland's unsettled or unhappy, others start asking themselves questions. If he's going, should I be worried? 2, it creates uncertainty, and in a squad already trying to find stability that's dangerous, the timing couldn't be worse. And it's no like we've got a ready-made backup waiting in the wings. If this happens, Rangers will be scrambling and players feel that chaos. We've seen it before. One big name walks and suddenly everything else feels up in the air. I tell you what else is interesting. The reaction fade a manager, or should I say the lack of it. Usually when rumors start flying this wild, a gaffer steps up, shuts it down, gives the fans a bit of calm. But this time nothing. Just vague chat and interviews, not even a real denial. That's got people thinking maybe the manager already kens what's going on. Could be he's trying to manage the situation quietly, or worse, he's resigned to losing the lad. Either way, silence speaks volumes. And you got to wonder, if he's leaving, does that mean the manager's plans are shifting? Maybe there's a new signing lined up, some unknown name we've no heard yet, or maybe we're scrambling for a plan B. Neither is ideal. And it's no just a gaffer that's silent. Club socials, the board, even former players that usually chip in, they're all quiet. That eerie quietness, man, is getting louder than words. When your best player might be leaving and nobody's saying a word, that's never a good sign. The fans aren't daft. They can when something's cooking, and this one smells like it's already halfway done. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to get all the exclusive news about Rangers FC. Don't overlook any details about your beloved team. It's crucial for Rangers FC fans. And look, let's no act like Butland doesn't have reason to feel pulled elsewhere. The Premier League might not be perfect, but the offers he's getting, they're big. And they disrespect to the SPFL, but it's night and day. From the training grounds to the wages to the exposure. It's a different world. Word on the street is there's a contract offer already on the table. One that triples his current wages. That's serious. For a player in his prime, that's hard to ignore. Especially if the club he's at isn't fighting tooth and nail to keep him. And some folk will say loyalty should matter, that he owes the club, but football's changed. It's a business now, and Butland's got every right to make the best move for his career. Rangers fans might not like it, but deep down they understand it. Still, the emotional side is brutal. He's become a fan favorite in record time. And if this really is his last month in a Rangers shirt, it's a cruel blow. But again, if that offer's real and the club can't or won't match it, then we might just be watching the end unfold in real time. Here's another wee nugget. The agents. They're always playing the long game. Butland's people have been quiet in public, but insiders say they've been making moves behind the scenes for months. Conversations, feelers, even a few quiet visits to England. This is not just some last-minute decision. It's been building. And when agents get involved like this, it's usually because they see something coming. Maybe they've clocked that. Rangers won't be able to compete financially, or maybe they're hedging their bets in case the season goes south early. Either way, they're working. And if they're working, you better believe offers are coming. The football world's small. Word travels fast. It's no long before the media gets a whiff and boom, you've got stories everywhere. This one's got legs, no doubt. The question is, how far along is it? Are we still in early talks, or is the deal done and dusted behind closed doors? That's what folk want to ken. And until someone steps up and gives a straight answer, we're left to piece it together ourselves. And right now, the pieces are painting a pretty clear picture. It's wild to think just a year ago, Butland arrived at Ibrox and folk were calling it a gamble. Hadn't played much questions about his form, folk doubted he'd even start. Fast forward, and now he's arguably the best signing of the lot. Funny how football works there, but maybe that rises exactly why he's considering moving. He's proved himself again. Rebuilt his rep, and now he's hot property. If there was ever a time to cash in, this is it. For him, and maybe even for the club. Harsh to say, but financially it might make sense. Still, when you look at the bigger picture, the risk is huge. Lose Butland now, and we could be looking at a rocky start. And the fans, they'll no accept that quietly. Expectations. Our high pressure's already mounting, and this kind of upheaval could set everything back. It's like building a house, then yanking out the foundation. So while Butland's success has opened doors, it's also opened a massive can of worms. And if the club can shut that lid soon, it might get messy fast. Really fast. Another weak point, and I don't think enough folk are saying this, if Butland leaves, who do we even bring in? It's not just about finding a keeper. It's about finding one who fits now. Preseason's done. League matches are here. We've nae got time for trial and error, and truth is good keepers aren't just sitting on shelves waiting. The market's tight. Unless the clubs already got someone lined up, and we've heard nothing to suggest that, it'll be panic stations. And let's no kid ourselves, you can't just plug in any goalie and expect the same level. Chemistry matters. That backline trusts Butland. Whoever comes in will need time, and that's time we don't have. So it's no just a transfer story, it's a potential crisis. And maybe the board's got a master plan, but if they it's a well-kept secret. All we see right now is silence and speculation, and that, my friends, is never a good combo when your best player might be halfway out the door. This needs clarity. Fast. Because if we get caught napping, the consequences will be massive. And finally, let's just say, for argument's sake, that Butland does stay. What then, does this whole saga blow our, or does it leave a crack in the armor? Because once the idea's out there, it sticks. Every shaky performance, every delay in contract talks, every dodged question becomes fuel. Is his head still here, folk will ask? That uncertainty lingers. The relationship between fans, player, and club needs to be solid. And this kind of rumor can chip away at that bond. So whether he stays or goes, this moment is a turning point, a line in the sand. The club either reaffirms its ambition and keeps its top talent, or we start again with new faces and fresh questions. Either way, the days ahead will define more than just Butland's future. They'll shape the entire season. One decision, one contract, one keeper. That's the weight we're talking about. And as we speak, the fans wait. Watching, wondering, whispering. Because in Scottish football, it only takes a rumor to start a revolution. And this might just be the first spark. Greetings, fans. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, as it's greatly appreciated by Rangers FC. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments section below. Until the next video, stay tuned.